Hello. Waiting for the live stream to catch up. So this is the last. Is my mic still working? Check, check. Yeah. This is the last one I'm going to do today of comic book boxes. This is the last one I have of mystery comic book boxes. Although I've opened these in the past, but I'll go through them with you. And it's appropriate that it is the last one because the first title, oh, and I love the ad on the back of this. I'm going to show that to you too. Is, show you, the last one. I don't know what this comic is, but it's a DC Vertigo joint. And on the back, you've got an ad for Aerosmith remastered CDs, which I had all of them. Me and my brother collected them. Aerosmith was the band of the early 90s, if you were into hard rock. They just had so many hits. And they went and they remastered all of their old albums and they re-released them. 20-bit digital mastering. Can you imagine? This is 1993. How did they fit all those bits? Interesting. Very interesting. No other ads, just one at the top and one at the end. So that's cool. DC Vertigo. All right, what else? Oh, the last one. This is the second last one. This last one is the real last one. And then there's a movie on the back, Only the Strong, which I've never even heard of. Cool. All right. What's up? Oh, remember I said that was the last one? Well, this is the last one. And with the movie California with a K with Brad Pitt and Juliette Lewis. Really? I do not remember that movie at all. Neat. Very cool. All right, what else? So, this is number 17 and an exciting title at the time. Marvel did a series of 2099. What it would be like in the year 2099 if their comic book heroes were reimagined for that, for the future. Which is not too far away from now. But cool. So this one is Spider-Man 2099, who I think, did he show up briefly in the Multiverse Spider-Man? Maybe at the end. And then you can see the ad on the back for Spider-Man X-Men, Game Boy and Game Gear portable video game, which I think I played the Super Nintendo version of one of those. Oh, and another big game of the 90s, Street Fighter II. This is the Genesis edition, which came out after the Super Nintendo edition. I think that the Street Fighter II for Super Nintendo helped the console sell a little more with maybe older audiences. Super Mario World obviously did as well. Here's another game that was a big hit when I was a kid. Mega Man X. Loved Mega Man X. You had more powers. It was easier to control than the first Mega Man for Nintendo. And I liked everything about it. Cool. All right. More modern DC comic from 2009. Tales of the Corps. Corpse? No, Core, right? That's how you pronounce that? Silent P-S? Corpse? I don't know. And a Robot Chicken ad. So this is only 12 years old comic, which is cool. Another 2099 comic. This one is a number 1, and it has the foil in cover. And another Nightmare Before Christmas, if you saw the last video, Nightmare Before Christmas ad. So let me show you this cover. I have a couple of these. So this is X-Men 2099. I think I have Spider-Man. I have Punisher 2099. Number 1s. It was neat. Oh, and then I'll show you, as I showed in the last video, Nightmare Before Christmas. Isn't that neat? It's on good color. Hard, thicker paper, so it's not as faded like the inside. Let's see if there are any other ads. This is some neat artwork. Pretty cool. Looks like those are good guys or bad guys? I think those are good guys. but it's all $20.99. So, oh, and then they have little previews of the other $20.99s, like the Hulk, $20.99. What's he up to? Oh, I don't know. You have to buy the issue to find out. All right. And then more $20.99. Doom, number 3, $20.99. And on the back, Cartoon Workshop, Konami Cartoon Workshop for NES. Oh, I never heard of this. That's neat for Nintendo Entertainment System. Tiny Toons, create your own cartoons. That's fun. I was a big Tiny Toon Adventures fan in the day, and I played the Super Nintendo game. By the way, I was going to show you from the last one another ad. Here's a Tiny Toon Adventures ad for the Nintendo game, which I didn't play quite as much as the Super Nintendo game. Because at that point, Super Nintendo was out, and anything on the Nintendo was just kind of like, nah, I don't want to play the Nintendo. I want to play the Super Nintendo or the Sega. We used to trade. You know, I'll trade our Sega for your Super Nintendo for like a couple of weeks. Then you got bored, and you trade it back. Echo from Image Comics. That's cool. Here's a cool painting cover over a photograph. The new Teen Titans. Oh, is this from the 80s? Look at this on the back. GoBots. They were like Transformers, but they were different. I wonder how come they haven't brought GoBots back. Who owns the trademark for that? Tonka? Maybe it was consolidated by Hasbro and they own Transformers and GoBots and they don't want to muddy the waters. But where's the GoBots movie? Michael Bay movie. Here's another one, The Extremist. It's neat. It's from the 90s because, again, they have that Aerosmith ad that we saw before, which, again, I love that painting. I recognize that style and that artist. I just don't know who it is. So this is neat. This is Jim Lee Wildcats from Image. This is a number 2, and it's got a foil hologram cover, which is very cool. It's a number 2. So this is a neat collection, addition to my collection. Looks like it's in pretty decent shape. They bagged it, so that's appreciated. Green Lantern Corps, number 43. It's more modern, from last decade. 2 decades ago, actually, now. Because we're now in the teens. No, we're in the 20s, aren't we? Wow. All right. Here's another X-Men. Here's a $20.99, X-Men $20.99 number 2. So that's kind of neat. Let's see what the different powers are. I didn't read most of these because couldn't just buy comic books willy-nilly when I was in 7th or 8th grade. I only had a paltry source of income, and that was doing paper delivery. The Flash, Blackest Night, number 2, March 2010. So that'll be interesting. Looks like Dr. Ice. I'm confused exactly what's going on, but it's doing its job. I'm intrigued. I gotta find out. Here's cool holiday special Bone by Jeff Smith. Love that artwork. There's a fun comic strip style comic book character. Very neat. Cartoony. X-Men 2099 number 4. So I'll have to find number 3 at some point. And here is an ad on the back for a Sega Quarterback Club, NFL. They used to have different video games that had NFL licensing. Now I think there's like one, I think. They consolidated it. But I never really played those games. I wasn't very good at it. Here's a more modern comic, Wonder Woman, Blackest Night. So it looks like something's going on with the superheroes. They're being possessed or something. I don't know. Guess we gotta find out, right? Yes, we do. 90s Dr. Mirage. Uh-oh. Looks like there's some relationship issues happening. They're not communicating very well, but hopefully they figure it out. Mortal Kombat! Mortal Kombat was on every console. You can see they have Game Boy, Game Gear, which was the portable Sega, Genesis, and Super Nintendo. they're making a new movie that's coming out soon, so that'll be exciting. What else we got? Ooh, the first wireless controllers for Super Nintendo and Sega, which I would love to get my hands on one of those. They're probably not extremely great and low lag, because it was probably radio frequency and not anything like Bluetooth like we have now, but like I have a Super Nintendo wireless controller that's Bluetooth that actually used the controller on my PC as well. So that's fun. No other ads, just looking through. Oh yeah, Final Fight 2 for Super Nintendo. That had a cool artwork thing going on. It's pretty good shape for a 90s comic. Here is Spider-Man 2099 number 10, which I actually don't have. I think I stopped collecting 2099 after number 9, actually. So this continues on my collection, which is cool. I don't know what this is for. Oh, Zit Cream. Because if you were a teenager reading comic books in the 90s, which I was. Ooh, this is cool. Anyone know what an ad this is for? Consume mass quantities for the Coneheads movie. That's fun. Jane Curtin, Dan Aykroyd. All right, let's see. Here's another early teens book, Green Lantern, Blackest Night, again with the Blackest Night. Something's bad's happening, and like with all the rings and stuff. I'll probably go through and read about it on Wikipedia. Here's a different book. Oh, from DC Vertigo again, Extremists. I think this is the same one we saw earlier. It's another one. It's fine. And another X-Men 2099, number 5. The Fall of the Hammer. Not okay. Stuff is going down. Ooh, what do we have? X-Men exclusively. Ooh, is this a fold out? What is it? Oh, it's just, okay. Well, I'll show it to you. Just a pull out of Marvel Visions, some different covers that they're coming out with, I guess. And X-Men offer you more than a piece of the pie. Creator's Choice video packs. $4.99 with Inch Pizza. X-Men video from Fox's TV series. That's interesting. Buy pizza, buy an X-Men video. All right. What else? Probably on VHS back then. Those might be worth something now, actually, if anybody has any of those. Because those probably were not reprinted on DVD. Manga, fantasy manga. This looks cool. Record of Lodos War, The Lady of Ferris. Very neat. This is different. I don't know what year it's from, but I've never seen it before, so I'm excited. That'll be interesting. Free Comic Book Day, which is like meh. So there you go. There's a cool ad for Batman Arkham Knight. And then one last one, Spider-Man 2099, number 16. So we're skipping around a little bit. Looks like Thor is making an appearance. But I really like the face mask, the costume for Spider-Man. Pretty much all the Spider-Man costumes are pretty dope. Let's be honest. Doesn't matter when it's from. All his costumes for Spider-Man, costumes for Batman are all pretty dope. Like, it's just neat. Here, let me show you, like, Spider-Man 2099 in action. Like, this guy, he's got a sword or something. Like, he's got the Spider-Man roll and tumble. He's a Spider-Man of the ages. Any other ads in here I want to show you? Yeah, I mean, 1994. Baseball card wrapper, so that's kind of fun. Yeah, it's all about baseball cards, football cards. Ooh, this is neat. Marvel Comics X-Men Mutant Gear. So this, assuming it's still around anymore, if anybody has any of this, that might be worth something. Look at those kids. Look at how cool those kids look. Excuse me, kid. Are you an X-Man? No, I just dress cool. Yeah, I can dig it. Cool. That's it for this episode. I have another box coming in the mail, and when I get it, maybe I'll hook this up and do it again. Or if nobody likes it, maybe I'll not. Shaba